I read 5 books last month and I'll continue to do so, and that without forgetting all the information that I read immediately, pretty much after reading the book, and also without having to read every single day for multiple hours or something. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how I have done this. And this framework, guess what? I've read that in a book. And this book is called How to Be a Super Reader, but obviously I wouldn't be making this video if I couldn't share the information from that book with you faster than actually reading everything. The problem with reading is that it just takes a lot of time, and for some people that it's actually boring. But I think if you're a person that's actually bored by just like reading a book and everything over a certain time frame, I think you're not gonna become successful anyway, because it's really, business is boring. But when it comes to speed, I can really help you with that. And the technique that's really the most important is eye hopping. And eye hopping basically means that you can, instead of reading every single word one by one, you can instead read multiple words by one in one set, pretty much. And then as soon as you can read 2 of them, then you can start to scale to 3, to 4, and also to 5. I'm currently running with 5 words per single eye hop, pretty much. And this makes me read particularly fast. And you can also progressively overload the speed. And there is a specific website on which you can do that. It's also mentioned in the book. It's called superreading.com/hopify. And there you can pretty much insert any text out there from any book. And you can also find, for the most books out there, find a PDF version from that on the internet. I'm not going to share with you how that actually works, because I guess that's illegal in some countries, but you can definitely. And then you can just insert the text there, convert it into such an website formatting where you pretty much have, for example, when you split this into 2 words per side, you have 2 words here, then you have 2 words here, and here, and here, and here. And then when you read this, you can pretty much just go like this, etc. And at some point, you're going to be so fast that it's just going to be very, you will have a lot of eye strain from reading that fast. And that's the point where when you start to go to the next amount of words. So for example, from 2 to 3, pretty much that's very easy to do. And 3 to 4 is also pretty easy, but 4 to 5 is going to take a lot longer. For me, it took about 2 months. And you can pretty easily do that and progressively overload that by having a metronome whilst you're reading. And that speed at which you can read at some point is going to be a lot faster than a person can even talk, and a lot faster than a person would even talk on like 3x speed or something. And what you pretty much do is that you have a metronome in the next tab next to your document or whatever what you're reading. And then you put this on, for example, when you start 60 BPM, so that's going to be exactly 1 beat per second. And then every second you read the certain amount of words. So for example, when you have 3 words, you read 3 words, 3, 3, 3, 3, and everything. And then you can progressively overload that. You can do 1% more every day. This is going to be very, very easy in case you read every day. You can also do probably, if you read once per week, you can probably increase by about 2% every single week. And this is probably going to take a while, but once you have the skill, you can read very, very, very fast. And this is pretty advantageous. I don't know, sorry, my English is kind of freaking up here, but you can be very, very fast, and a lot faster than a person could even talk on a video, and faster than someone than you could even comprehend when listening to a video, even if it was in 4x speed or something. And I think that's pretty powerful. And you can really use this and read a page within a couple of seconds, and that without some like crazy technique where you scan the page or something, and then you go like this and like that, and then like that or something like that. It's really a powerful technique and an actionable step, because I wanted to do actionable steps for the videos, because I think when I actually want to help you in some way, shape or form, I should give you some actionable steps for the videos. Go to the page superreading.com/hopify. In case that domain is wrong, just look it up in the PDF version of how to become a super reader in that book, and there you will find the link in case that's wrong. And go on that page, insert some random text. I think you can even find like some example text, or find a Wikipedia article or whatever article, and put it in there, and select a certain number there, and then just read it and put on a metronome for example 60 BPM, and just read it. And at some point you're going to know whether that's too easy or too hard, because you always want to read at a certain level where you can comprehend what you actually read there. And it's very difficult or like very dangerous when you read at a speed that's actually too fast for you to comprehend, because then your reading habit is just going to be that you read something way faster than you can actually understand it, and that's obviously something that you don't want. So you want to stay at a level where you can actually understand what you're reading, but then you progressively overload that so you don't even notice that you're getting faster and faster and faster and faster, day by day, week by week, and at some point you're going to literally be able to read like 5 words per hop like this. And this, I think, is pretty fancy and pretty cool, and I wanted to share that with you because reading obviously is the most important thing out there, the best source of knowledge, better than videos even. Like, I wouldn't even recommend you to stop watching my videos if you could just read instead all the time. And because reading is a thing that pretty much nobody wants to do. And if you're able to do something that's good, that nobody else is doing, then you have a competitive advantage and you can have access to a lot more information than other people. And simply by reading that particular piece of advice in that book, I was able to teach you that and give you more advice, and that was something that I couldn't have done if I wasn't able to read something at the beginning. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that helps you, and I'll see you in the next one.